What's going on, guys? It's Moderate Mods, and I'm back with, you already know, so let's get straight into it. I am going to be changing out my stock non-turn signal side mirrors for the stock LED turn signal side mirrors. That door right there, I already did it. It's 100% functional, so I'm going to show you step by step on how to do this, and it is the exact same for the other side. So let's get straight into it. Okay, so starting over here, this is my stock one, my passenger side. My carbon fiber wrap and all, which unfortunately I'm probably going to have to get rewrapped. That's sad, but that's okay. So I went ahead and tried to color match. I couldn't. My junkyard did not have any in stock of my color, and I wasn't trying to spend a ridiculous amount of money. So I picked both of the turn signals right here, turn signal side mirrors. Boom. Picked both of these up for $100, and they work. So I'm super excited, and I'm really geeked to show you how easy this is to do. So this is what I'm talking about. The actual turn signal, they look really good. I'll show you over here real quick what it looks like. There it was. Looks awesome, as you can see. So this one obviously is a little bit scuffed. Not deep though, so I'm just gonna go ahead and either way I'm getting it wrapped back to my carbon, but I just, for a cheaper deal, got these ones, and it came with a gloss all the way round finish, so it looks pretty good actually. So let's get straight into the install. Okay, so coming to the door, step one is removing your window switch right there. So just take something flathead-y, plastic pry tool, whatever, and pry up on it. I'm gonna do all this with one hand and take out your switch. It has one clip right there. So once you have that removed, you're gonna wanna remove this plastic covering right here and this rubber one in here. Don't mind the mess. So the rubber one is kind of a pain to get. I can attempt to get it with one hand, but you just wanna pry up in there, and then if you're got two hands, you can stick a finger in there, pull it out. That's going to expose the 7mm screw. And then coming up over here, I found if you take the door and get behind it, you should be able to pop this thing right out. It might come flinging at you though, so don't say I didn't warn you. So once you get that removed, you're going to see your 10mm bolt there. So the only two bolts you need to take out are this and this. So 7mm, 10mm, and then the rest of the door panel itself is all push and pry pins. So I'm gonna unscrew these and then show you what's the next step. Is honestly gonna sound insane, but really, you just get your hand up underneath and you pry as hard as you can. It's gonna, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this with one hand, but it's gonna feel like you're gonna break it, but you're not. It is just super strong push pins in there, extremely strong. I wish I could tell you I'm joking, but I'm not. It's super strong push pins. So just like I said, I get my hand up under here, pry on the plastic with two arms, pull, you're gonna feel it pop, and you're gonna work your way all the way around. And then once I get it off, I'll show you what you need to do next. Guys, so I hope you had fun feeling like you almost broke your car. So come up under here, and first thing I do is I wiggle this little handle tool. It's actually locked in right here. Just pry that off. Then you should be able to just pull this thing right out of place. So it's a two-hander thing, but it comes right out with two hands. You'd be surprised. And then right here, you got a clip. Push down on this. Comes out. And then you are free. Watch your window switch harness. Let that go. And there you go. Your door panel is off. Set that off to the side. Next, coming over here, you got a little pin holding the harness to the factory side mirror in. Pry on this, that comes right out. And then here are some more push pins that are a pain. One right there. Pry that out. And then there's more around here. There's something holding it in that I haven't found out yet. So all I did was I just pried back on this and it exposed my screws enough. So these are 3 8mm screws. Once you undo those, you're gonna literally push that in a little bit and your whole side mirror should pop right out. Don't forget to undo your side mirror harness coming up over here. Okay, and after you do that, you have your all this right here. Just come up to the top, wiggle it, and it'll come right out. There it is. And there is your old side mirror. Quick side note, guys, the little metal clip that comes off your factory one, go ahead and reinstall that. Like so. And process just in steps reversed. Okay, so the next part is gonna be all personal preference in a sense. Wherever you guys wanna find power to power this light. So you're gonna have to find the power coming from the actual harness, but we'll do that in a second. The next thing you wanna do for find power is you wanna find power off of some sort of thing that's powering your turn signal. So you can use the actual harness on the turn signal. What I'm gonna use is gonna be the actual power coming from these and the LED strip in here for the turn signal. So that's right there. So I'm gonna connect some wire to this and I'm gonna run it through there. And then I'll get it to the other side and I'll get back with you and show you how to connect power to that one. Harness on the mirror, you're gonna compare between your old and your new, and after comparison, the two new wires on this are that blue one there and that gray one. So one of those is positive, one of those is negative for the light. After doing the side mirror one, or the right side, passenger side, I found that the positive one was the colored one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to splice into that line and attach this power to it, and then that will give us power to this. And once you plug it in, you'll have ground going to it already, so you won't need to ground it out, and you can just test it by turning on your hazards. So let me splice into that, and then let's see if it works. Okay, so there it is. It's all spliced in, and let's plug it in. Turn on my hazards. Let's see if we're getting some light. It looks like we are. We are getting light, so that worked. So now you're literally all done. You just have to put everything back together, and it's all steps in reverse. Make sure you push that through, then pop all your pins in. Oh, and also when you're doing this door or that one, make sure you don't forget to pull this through the handle part, because you can forget it and then go to try to clip in your thing and have to take it all off again. And this clip right here, clip that in. So I'm gonna go ahead and clip everything back into place, and then I'll get you a couple more shots. Well, there it is. Everything's put back together and they look awesome. I like them a lot. So the question has been answered. Is it doable? Absolutely. You could probably even do it more OEM by like buying the controls and everything on the inside, like the board. But again, I just ran power from my LED lights that are powering my strip that beads, but that only comes on when the car's on, because I had that powered to my ignition. But it's still getting power for this off of it. Powered that and ran it here, so these things function no matter what, car on, off, anything. They're gonna function with my turn signals or my yields, just like my brake light. It's all functioning together. Well, there it is, guys. Thanks for checking it out. I hope you enjoyed it. And if there's any questions you guys have, please, please, please comment. Hit me up on Instagram. I want to help you guys figure this out. It's not as hard as it looks. It may be hard if you don't get the concept of splicing or running, but it's really, really, really easy. And anybody can do this. And I want you guys to get it done if you really want to get it done. So there it is. You can smack on the turn signal side mirrors. This is, again, a 2015 200 limited. Check out my other videos if you have a 200 and you haven't seen what I've done to this thing already, because you will be in awe. So thanks again for checking us out. Hit me up. Hope you enjoyed it. And until the next one, peace.